Welcome back to Hooner's Garage and part 2 of Project Clock Holder. I had to stop last time because I couldn't, because I couldn't go any further really, so we're back in the garage today, or I'm back in the garage today. Got some more nuts and bolts and washers and a few other bits and pieces to hopefully see if we can get this bracket. Probably not finished today, but certainly a good way there. So let's crack on and see how far we get. Right, so this is as far as I got last time, and that does fit on the bike, like that. The speedo cable goes in here for the digital converter for the new clocks, and what I need to do is put a couple of holes in there and there, so that we can mount the clocks onto there. So, crack on with that. Right, so this is the bracket. These two bolts did come with the clocks, with these surrounds. I just bought a couple of nuts and stuck them on the bottom. I've marked out on here where the clock mount needs to go, so I need to drill a hole there and a hole there to mount the clock on. Right, the light's going a bit in here, so there we go. Speedo cable here, just hold it in there. Bracket holding it all together, bolted in where the old one used to be. So we've got that. Yeah, it's not perfect, but it works. Well, it works at the moment. Now the next thing to do is the wiring. Yeah, I might have to call somebody for this one. Let's see how this goes. Right, I'm going to call it a day there. I've got the bracket, the shape of it pretty much done. I can make it look nicer by giving it a bit of a clean, and we'll give it a bit of a spray to make it look better. But that's the mounting bracket so far done. I might have to make some modifications to it later. The wiring, however, I've just spent, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes looking at the wiring diagram that comes with the clock and the wiring diagram that's in my manual, and 20 minutes later I have even less of a clue how I'm going to do this. So before I start cutting wires and doing this and doing that, I'm gonna end it there. I'm going to seek some advice, and yeah, I think I'm going to seek some advice before I do something that causes a big fire and burns the house down, because that won't make me too popular at all. So that was it. That's part 2 of Project Clock Holder. Working 12-hour shifts again at the moment, so getting into the garage is a bit of a nightmare. I couldn't sleep today, so I thought I'd come and do this instead. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to get out here again, but we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I need to get some advice on that wiring before I start hacking at anything, because the last thing I want to do is do something wrong and blow those clocks. And I wouldn't put it past me to do something like that, so I'll get some extra advice on that. So that's part 2 of Project Clock Holder. So join us on the next one for part 3, and hopefully we'll have her back on the road very soon. So thanks for watching, ride safe, take care.